For Liberty and Economics Review and libertyandeconomics.com. I'm Nick Sorrentino. So word is that Keith Olbermann's countdown show is down 44% amongst his primary demographic group, which is 25 to 54-year-olds. He's basically getting housed by his nemesis, O'Reilly. Now, I'm no fan of either one of these guys, um, but frankly, Keith Olbermann deserves what he gets. Um, I mean, the viciousness and just the anger and just nastiness that he spews on a daily basis. I mean, it's coming home to roost, which is obvious. His criticism of Scott Brown when he was elected, because you know Keith Olbermann just couldn't come to terms with the fact that the Republicans had won up there, was ridiculous. And I'm not going to go into it, but he basically called Scott Brown a teabagging uh, sexist. I don't know if he called him a racist, but I'm pretty sure he called him a homophobe. And I saw it live, and it was just nasty. Now, nastiness has its place in politics. Don't get me wrong, um, but even Jon Stewart, who I'm a fan of, even though I disagree with about probably 98% of his conclusions, um, called Keith Olbermann out and basically, I mean, skewered him, and rightly so. Um, Now, undoubtedly, the people over at Fox are celebrating after the ratings books came out. Um, they should be careful um, because I think that the rejection of Keith Olbermann and basically his ilk, um, you know, don't forget Air America went out of business a couple of weeks ago. So basically the left doesn't have an audience really that can be supported in a free market, or at least it seems that way. At least they haven't figured out how to do it, which makes sense because they're the left. Um, and MSNBC is floundering with their all left format. I mean, but that's not to say that Americans are necessarily embracing the right as it is right now. I mean, they're definitely rejecting kind of the central planning Obama thing right now. Independent voters are, who are the key to politics in this country, um, and they may be more inclined to listen to another message, but it's not the Republican message of the past 10 years, which I think is reflected in the Tea Party movement. So Fox had better be careful. Now they so far they've done a pretty good job. They've got John Stossel on there now, which is amazing. He has his own show, which check it out. You can see it on YouTube. Um, he does such a good job. And Glenn Beck. I mean, a lot of libertarians don't like him, um, but I think he does a lot to raise awareness among people who probably would not tune into other shows that maybe the more doctrinaire libertarians would be interested in or are interested in, such as they are. Most of them are on the web. But anyway, so the lesson here is, don't be hating. It just comes back to get you. And Lord knows, on occasion, I hate. Um, but I think Keith Olbermann has made a career out of hating, and it's coming back to get him. So, until next time.